Jessica Mccaskill is looking to throw her hat into the arena of greatness in boxing as she attempts to move down in weight to challenge for the Undisputed World Super Lightweight Championship this Saturday in Abu Dhabi. Let's talk about it. If you're looking for an example of world class in boxing, look toward the women in boxing. They are definitely showing the best wares of the sport. They are showing how it's done, and they are on the move as far as putting the display of best against the best for self-gratification and challenging, for competitiveness, for legacy, and of course, for economic success. This Saturday in Abu Dhabi, the Undisputed Super Lightweight Championship of the world will be contested when Jessica Mccaskill moves down in weight to take on Chantel Cameron. This is for the Undisputed Lightweight Championship. Mccaskill, who has enjoyed a time at welterweight as undisputed champion, is now looking at the age of 38 to further her legacy in the sport. This is something you have to have an appreciation for, because this is the time that most people would think that she should sit down. But she says no. She's going in against a fighter who's bigger in height and has a greater knockout ratio and is younger by 7 years. Chantel Cameron is a boxer puncher with a skill set that is to be respected in the sport of boxing. Fighting out of the UK, Miss Cameron is ranked number 2 in the world, just behind Mccaskill. I don't think it's a mistake to see that these two women are going to go head to head and challenge one another in this sport. This is something that we've seen by the best of the ladies over the past year. This year alone, we've seen unifications between Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall, and Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgarten. Also, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. This is something that is keeping the sport afloat. The fact that these fighters are challenging themselves. Cameron, who's an aggressive fighter with a very keen approach to the sport. She's technically proficient. She has a good, strong jab. She snaps her punches. She has subtle mobility, and she is crafty. The one thing that I've noticed after studying some tapes on her is she gives as good as she gets. She's on top of opponents. She's definitely an aggressive fighter, but she works behind the jab and she throws her punches, places them very well. This is something you like to see at the championship level. And when you think about Mccaskill and how she battles, Mccaskill has a way of bending over at the waist and coming in on a low angle and coming over with looping and hooking shots. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And Cameron, I believe, is going to be looking to shoot something straight down the pipe at Mccaskill. Mccaskill is definitely a rugged, rough house aggressor, but she has defensive liabilities. Will Cameron be able to exploit this? We know that Mccaskill likes to apply the pressure. She did it against everyone she's faced up until this point, and we don't expect anything different now. The difference being is, will Cameron's power come into play? Because if from what I've seen of her highlights and the fights that I've watched of her, if Mccaskill gets reckless, she can get in trouble. Now, 2 fights against Cecilia Brækhus, going back to 2020 and 2021 for Mccaskill, puts her in a place where she knows that she can go in tough and deal with a fighter. But we see that Chantel has not known defeat yet. And with her record of 16-0 and 8 KOs, she's going to be a hard clock to turn back. Will this be a challenge for Mccaskill, or will Mccaskill look to out-slick and outsmart Chantel? That's what remains to be seen. I believe this is definitely a fight that Chantel can win, but I am going to go with Mccaskill based on her experience. The people that she has fought at the higher weight, including one time facing Katie Taylor, herself, puts her in a special category. But we cannot sleep on Chantel Cameron. The woman can box. If Mccaskill isn't on her game, she can run into a problem. And let's not forget, Father Time is undefeated. But I look forward to this fight. Mccaskill's from Chi, and I love to support the Chi fighters. What do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. and liberated perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what your thoughts are going into this fight and what you are expecting as far as the outcome. Can Mccaskill still do it at 38? Let's find out. Peace to everyone out there. Everyone remain safe.